Good morning, welcome to another video with a guy and his projects. Today we've got a few things going on. We actually have a lot of things going on. We just had the drywaller at the house. He patched a lot of stuff going on, some settling cracks and whatnot. I got to paint that. Actually just painted most of it for the first coat. I've got one of these for the Jeep. That's going to go on right now. This is a transmission mount. I've got some of these for the truck. I've got, what is this? Oh, that doesn't matter. I've got some of these for the 350Z. And then today I also want to get the front axle assembled. I don't have my gears, lockers, or any of the fresh supplies for it yet, but I still want to get it built so that I can roll it around and I don't have the tire sitting there. Everything's easier when it's on wheels. Like this rear end, this is the rear Sterling 10.5. This is put together, again, not the way it's going to be, but it's put together so I can move it around for now. So those are my current goals. If you don't know what any of that is, stick around and I'll show you as we go through. Right now, first thing is we're gonna get that transmission mount on the Jeep. So the Jeep, you've seen me do a lot of stuff on it and I haven't shown you if it works. Yesterday I took it on a 25-minute drive each way to the hardware store to get some supplies for the truck spare tire bed mount. And it did fantastic, did great. I had no complaints, drove straight and true. Sounded good, felt good, everything was good. Slow on the acceleration. It's a 94 with slightly oversized tires. It is what it is. It's gonna be even worse once those are on it, and those aren't even the tires we're going with. These are 35s. I've made up my mind, I'm gonna go with 37s minimum. Those are 31s right now, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm happy with it. Like I said, right now we're gonna put a new transmission mount on it and get it out of the garage so I can get some other stuff going on. Let's do it. First off, we're gonna throw some chocks on it. For the record, I have no idea what I need to install this. Pull that out. Slap that right there because the other one's going to go right on this cross member right there. So, remove the jacking tray out of the way. So it looks like it's only held on by, I don't even know if you can see. Alright, so it looks like it is actually held on by a bolt going up through here and a bolt, well, that's actually a nut. That's messy, nasty. So it looks like, oh, that was noisy. This mounts in just like so. So it looks like this plate stays. We got to unbolt this bolt and then those two bolts, and it looks like we should be home free. So in order to do that, we're probably going to have to pick up all this stuff right here. So what we got here is these seem to be 18mm bolts. So we're going to go ahead and grab this, put it on there. It's going to take a little bit more leverage than we got. So we're going to go something like so. I'm going to try not to bust ourselves in the face. I don't know if that broke free or not, but it felt good. Nope, did not break free. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging than I anticipated. Wonder if we can get a socket up in there. I bet you this don't fit, but on the off chance it does. No sirree, indeed it don't fit. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start with this one and break this loose. Maybe we can jack this up high enough. Yeah, that's barely on there. So then hold this in the back with the backing nut. Maybe. So now we want to jack this up. I think we'll go ahead and do it back here so this is out of the way. So let's go ahead and do something like so. We'll grab our little bottle jack. Looks like, there we go. So there's that nut and bolt out. And that should allow us to get our ratchet down there, like so. Yeah, now we're talking. Holy crap. Well then, we might need to come up with something a little different here, because this does not want to come down. Maybe a bigger breaker bar. See if we can get something with a little more oomph under there. Nope, looks like that's all we get. Okay, that one just broke loose. This one I don't know about. Holy crap. This one's in there good. And this drive shaft's kind of in the way. There it goes. There we go. Okay, we're in business. We're making progress. Not gonna lie, I was half a bit nervous for a half a second. Okay, get our speed wrench. Okay, there's one half of the transmission mount. Okay, there's bolt number 2. Okay, we just need to try and slide the exhaust out of the hanger. And get this out at the same time. Right. Easy peasy, huh? Well, how do we get the exhaust out of the hanger? Or we just zipperty-doodad this brace down, which I actually like that idea better. My fingers are nasty, so I can't touch the camera. But I think that's the route we should take. It's either that or we zipperty-doodad this brace out. Either way, I think we'll be okay. Let's do the brace. So we're gonna take our 15 millimeter. We're gonna try the zipperty-doodad the bottom transmission. Now the point of that is now we should, oh man, those are stuck in. That didn't work quite like I had intended. Worked enough though. Alright, so there we go. Bah, that's absolutely nasty. We're gonna clean this up, so I'm gonna shut you guys down. Alright, so we got the bracket cleaned up. It's ready to go back in place. This nastiness. We've got our new mount, transmission mount. That can slide in place here. But before we get it all too excitedly happy, we need to try and get this exhaust in. How is this here? How did we get the other one out? I remember it was a bit of a puzzle, but we did get it picked up on the exhaust. Yeah, there we go. Okay, slide into place. The bracket's gotta go down. Okay, so that's in place. So I wanna put the bracket back in first because that came out last, so it makes sense to me. I wanna wait to actually tighten that till we get the actual mount in place as well. Whoa, too far, too fast. Back up just a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get a nut in, a bolt. So somewhere along the line, my camera stopped recording because the battery died. But we got this all back in place. We've got our bolt going through. You can see the transmission is leaning, or the weight of the transmission is on this mount, and it's not compressed and dead like it was before. We've got our exhaust hanger back in, 1 bolt, 2 bolt here, and then these ones for the bracket underneath. The easiest way I found, I'm not sure exactly when we stopped recording, I'll find out when I edit, but for right now, what I ended up having to do is I ended up jacking up the transmission so high it shifted backwards, and for the life of me I couldn't get it forward. So what I ended up having to do is I unbolted this brace. I just loosened these 2 bolts right here and took out the 2 over here. Oh. And then what I was able to do, as long as everything was disconnected, I went ahead and connected everything except these 2 bolts here. And then what I did is I grabbed a long pry bar. I stuck it in here. Boop, boop. Like I said, I don't know if any of this has got on camera, but, and then I just took this and I pushed forward with my hand on the bar until this bolt was lined up and I was able to get that in. After that, it was easy enough. So that's the transmission mount. We should be good to go on that one. Yeah, so making progress, guys. Always making progress. We'll see you next time.